Ooh, yeah. What's up, beautiful people? What's going on?
Mhm.
It is Let's Talk Love Thursday, and
Mhm.
we happy y'all here. We
Yay!
done made it through the week,
Mhm.
and this is where we don't just talk love. We want to make sure that we share love,
Yes,
and
and that's what
we
I'm about
just
to
try to
do.
get better and better
Mhm.
at this love thing every day because
Mhm.
um
Because we try every day.
love is really a healing medicine.
Mhm.
It is something that if it wasn't as powerful, if it was, people wouldn't use it for ill will.
Ooh, yep.
If it didn't have the force behind it
Mhm.
um that that it can really just move people of a large amount,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Um, Welcome to Let's Talk Love, y'all. I am your host, Miss Love Doctor, your favorite love prescriber. And where there is love, there is inner beauty. So, y'all say a big, big what's going on to my beautiful co hosts.
What's up? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Love Lounge, the Beauty Room. I
Okay, Love
love always
Lounge.
saying that. And then I'm gonna surprise my friend because I have like my own little thingy thing, that I'm just like, it's your girl Beauty on the Beat, as she said. And I am just your confident, fun, hype girl that always is gonna be here to like hype y'all up. And I'm
I hype
always
you
gonna
up.
be like excited to see y'all on Thursday. Like, just know that I'm always be serving, always be serving. I look like my baby. I'm like, oh, y'all, it's just a good day. It's a good day. I
That's
look
what's up.
forward to Thursdays, and
Oh,
I
and we
missed you.
back. Yeah, we wasn't
Yeah,
here last
yeah.
week. Um, we had to I was invited by some beauty queens to go to Flavor Flav's her weekend
Period. Flavor
parade and
Flav had her weekend
mm-hmm.
with the
Oh
pageant
my god.
girls. I started.
I was not ready.
Mine is lightweight. I can't be her bartender, okay,
Oh
y'all.
wow.
Okay.
Um that took me off guard.
That
But
holy
I
water.
like
It's called the
just
holy water.
something that you
Okay.
just want to do or whatever you want to be supportive. And and you just go, right? And you don't know
Yeah.
what you're going to do. I'm like, I don't know. Flavor Flav is involved. I don't know what's going on, but I gotta be there and I'm
I
wearing
love
pink.
that for you.
And the funniest part about it was is that the funniest part is that I I'm gonna say we going live.
Yes, y'all. Okay, so you know what we're trying to do is share.
I'm on air.
We're trying to get everything situated.
Tap in on YouTube.
Okay. But I love
Tap in on your YouTube too.
but I love that, like,
All right.
again, we are, people's people. We family members, like, we is, again, I love that who we are authentically to y'all. Like, we
Yeah.
get to literally be who we are on screen. Again, if you hang with us, if you ever blessed to have
I
our
want to
aura,
say blessed.
okay, like, because I feel like we gotta hype ourselves up a little bit. We are a vibe, and
I
people see it
mean,
on
I have a
camera.
good time.
Have never have I ever in the 7 years that I've been her friend.
Hey, but we don't been in the we don't
Never have I ever had a bad time. Okay.
don't say
Even
never
in
have I ever hated.
I said never have
We
I
have,
ever.
but we
Never. a
I guess
bad
it wasn't a
time,
bad time,
a
but we done been in the blender.
but I'm telling you, if we're having fun, we're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're having fun, we're having fun. It ain't never really been no too deep ass moments, nigga. We is having fun.
It's been a
Okay,
lot of deep
cheers. I
moments.
love look.
It's been a lot of deep moments. I think that's the part what I'm trying to say to you is that
Oh,
there's an equal balance. Like we do
yeah.
have fun, but we done been through
Mhm.
some deep
It's been
valleys together.
yeah,
So in reality, I think that in those deep times we were still trying to make the best out of what that was.
yeah.
And that's probably what that is. But yeah, it's
True,
been
true.
baby,
But it's
because
been
we
a
know.
ride.
I don't know why it's not letting me share my
So if
link.
you guys are on, please go to our other Facebook
Like,
page.
subscribe.
Share it for us. We really appreciate y'all, okay? Because being able to talk and like banter with each other for 4 years now is kind of like
All right.
I'm used to it.
I was trying to hold the mic thing because I keep seeing everybody hold it.
I love this.
Plus,
This is
I
my
don't
favorite
like.
way. I feel like I'm just like boop boop.
I think
boop.
I be doing too much.
I
I'm
don't-
engineering and type
Okay.
text and trying to
Yeah. True.
share and I need to put it down
Well,
in
I
my
will hold
hands.
mine. That way you can
And
hear me.
clearly, I talk with my hands because I be noticed. I'll watch the show back and my hands just
Mhm.
just be moving.
Always talk.
Okay. All right. So, today, first and foremost, if
Okay.
nobody has told you that they loved you today, we would like to be the first.
Mm-hmm.
And
Big ones. Big
remember
ones.
to share it. You know what today is? Today is apologize day.
What?
You know you owe somebody an apology.
Apologize.
I think you should just
I
do it. I think you
apologize.
should just give it.
Yeah.
Today is a good day to apologize. I ain't saying call everybody. Maybe just call one person.
Okay.
It
Call one
does
person.
make a difference. It
Yeah.
makes a difference in um another person's perception of whatever happened. It heals a wound. It kills uneasiness. It kind of evens the ground out a little bit. Like
Yeah.
when the ground is even, people have a better chance of coming closer to each other,
True.
whatever that looks like
I
or
get what
whatever
you're
that
saying.
means.
Yeah.
So today is apologize day. With
I
that
like
being
that.
said, the cars we're gonna do today, we switching it up.
Okay.
When I was sitting it out, I was I heard myself saying, "What was that lady name? Dang, I can't even think of it now." Miss Cleo, she got the
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to call her a
today.
few times back in the day.
I ain't know. I was like watching her, like,
I'm just saying.
but a self journey towards self love, a journey towards self love. It's a deck of affirmation cards by Amzi and
Mm-hmm.
Cherish Jackson. I think it's Amzi. But anyway, we've been doing these for a while. We haven't brought them back since we've been back,
Okay.
and there's five different topics, and you feel make sure y'all do this with us. I don't know, it's not letting me share. Okay, cool, whatever.
And she's trying, y'all.
It ain't being nice to me, but it's peace and joy,
Okay.
being and becoming, purpose and belonging, love and connection, and freedom and direction.
Damn. Damn. Love and connection. Freedom and direction. Okay. Love.
You want to do both?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need both of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one
Okay.
of them days.
Oh, I'm missing one too, but it's okay.
Okay.
Healing and forgiveness. I
Well,
think
today
that's
is
the bonus one.
forgiveness
You
day.
pick one, and then we
We're
do
gonna
a
do
healing.
forgiveness day because it's forgiveness day. We're gonna do
But you
forgiveness.
pick this one. You can do this one
Okay.
too. That'll be our second one, and then I'll pick a
Okay.
different one. All right, bam. You can start reading it.
Okay. We're doing which bag? Front bag.
Both.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I attract people who speak words that align with their actions.
Okay, so this side is what your thing is, and this
Yeah.
side
So
is your
love and
affirmation.
connection. I'm saying that I feel that I love difficult people. I feel like I try to like get to, like I want to be that person that's going to help you, right? And when it says that I attract people who speak words that align with, you know, with their actions, it really says something. You get what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. Okay. Then it says you should not overlook someone's pattern because you see their potential. Hey, when I tell you, what would I say?
You can relate.
Oh
All
shit!
right, so
Damn.
we'll do the healing one next, and I'm
Mm-mm.
going to do
Damn.
being an unbecoming.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, where we at with it? Let's
Mm-hmm.
shuffle the deck.
Shuffle
Shuffle
it,
the
shuffle
deck.
it, shuffle it, shuffle it.
All right, being an unbecoming. Others of people's opinion should not dictate your feelings or your actions. Message received.
Rissy, Rissy, bamba, bamba. That's true.
I live boldly without seeking permission to do so.
Damn.
These was heavy hitters. If y'all knew,
Oh my god.
these are good.
Yeah,
I mean, but we picked what's pulling to us.
but if we
Yeah.
didn't, we like that was a random thing, and that is exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna do these cards. I was
Yeah,
gonna do
I
the
like
other
that.
ones, but I was
I
like,
like that.
we haven't done these in a while.
I
All
like
right.
that.
So healing and forgiveness.
Okay. I am grateful for the lessons. I choose to grow better versus growing bitter. This there is a purpose in my pain, which I totally believe.
Wait, can you do it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem, no problem, problem.
I was
So I'm grateful for the lessons. Okay. It says I choose to grow better versus growing bitter. There is purpose in my pain. And that says so much with my childhood. You get what I'm saying? And I totally understand that and I appreciate that. I shay. Okay. No, you did not deserve to go through that. But in all there was a lesson. So again, it's just
no,
a
I did
fun.
not deserve to go through
No,
that.
no.
That's real talk, applesauce.
Right, right. Nope. I wasn't supposed to have the card I was dealt, but it's okay. I didn't deserve it.
Come on. And now it wants me to update hater
That's
ration.
crazy. Okay, I'm supposed
All
to
right.
do that.
This card was right on top.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to shuffle through it. And then I was like, I'm just going to get it
Okay.
because it's looking at me.
Okay.
Healing and forgiveness. The hard truth is, they might not ever say, I'm sorry.
Whew. Oh my god. Oh
I broke your
my
heart.
god.
I broke-
I'm telling you, y'all need to get these things. I'm telling you,
They
that's
may
wild.
not ever be sorry. The
Oh,
show is over. We're
oh,
not talking about anything.
oh,
This has set it
damn,
off. This
damn.
has said it everything I needed to hear
Oh
in
my
one.
god.
I just said today's a good day to apologize
Right?
and say you. They might not even be
They may
sorry.
not be so. Who that?
That's a word,
Mm,
baby.
mm.
That's a word, baby.
Damn, damn, damn. Mhm. Damn,
All
damn,
right. So
damn.
the affirmation says, "I forgive everyone, and everyone forgives me. My heart remains tender, open, and available for love."
Cause it always
I
has.
want to frame this. This is so good. Just to know, like, stop
Yeah.
looking for it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have so much faith in these people. Yes, you know the memories y'all had, like they were so bomb, but they've already shown you that's not what it is. Even though I'm not holding people to the fire that they can't change or
Yeah.
even see that or even think, maybe fathom that they owe you an apology. Sometimes they probably don't
They
even
know.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I definitely been thinking about. I want to tell certain people, you owe me an apology, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say you owe me an apology. I would like an apology
Okay. And I think that
because you
that
don't
is
owe me
yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I would like one.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be so nice.
That would be awesome. Yeah, so we can't share the show. If y'all could share the show,
Okay.
I don't know who's in here. It looks like one person in here, but if you could share it to
No,
a whole
don't
bunch
worry
of
about
people, then we in the business. All right. So we've told you that we love you, and we showed you that we care. I'm just kidding.
it.
Um, let's get into today's topic. All right. So um, make sure y'all drop a heart in the comments. I know my baby said I'm gonna be watching today, so I'm gonna make sure I don't have a we can't have a potty mouth today.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be better.
Um but yeah, we definitely want to make sure that I was listening, what's not because I be listening to these podcasts. And so I hear them say, like, this is how, it gets our conversation to more people. And then it tells the algorithm to push it up
Oh.
so people can hear what we're saying because we
Uh-huh.
feel like it's a message that people need to hear. I was like, I'm going to start saying that
Yeah.
because I really do want people to share and I want people to engage in conversation with us. And so we're gonna do better. Like we know we coming on to have a conversation, but I think we're gonna do better and like pausing
Okay.
and engaging with
Okay.
people that
Yep.
are in the,
I'm sending.
just more because um at the end of the day is let's talk love and we
Yeah.
want to know what y'all think.
Yep.
But on the contrary, I do want y'all to know like I definitely go back and read all the comments. And I don't know if
She
y'all get a
does.
notification, but I comment back to
Mhm.
your comments. I'm gonna always do that. So yeah, today, we're gonna be trying to utilize and touch and reach the big hearted humans, because there's still some natural
And
helpers
even little
out
heart.
there, the fixers out there, the healers out
Mhm.
there, and we put ourselves out there in a place that only hurts us. Also in a place that whew, no one even, you know what I'm saying, has
Mhm.
asked you to be there for.
Yeah. They know it.
Yeah.
They know it.
So we talking about let me see. Hold on a second because
I'm sharing y'all. So if y'all see my eyes down, your girl
I
is
think we don't even have to say that, but
sharing.
that was that's good. That's good.
Like, and I'm not gonna send it in a group chat. My bad if I did that before.
You was
Okay.
saying
I
you was
was
sending
like,
to
look,
people in a group chat.
yeah,
They
I
like,
was
take me out.
exactly. I
People don't like
hate
to be in
when,
a group chat no
but
more.
I didn't even want to do it that way. I'm sorry, y'all.
But I love a
See,
good
I
old
said
group
I'm
chat.
sorry.
Like this how we all could chit chat real fast. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like group chats should be fun and funny. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So
Put little different
but
things in it.
tonight we're gonna get into something real. People pretend that they have mastered. And I think that this conversation has been circulating around me and around me and around me. So it was like, whoop, oh, we talking about this.
Okay.
Um when people can get it miss
Construed.
yeah,
Okay.
I wanted a different word, but
Representing.
yeah, all of that.
Like heal can be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're people mistake a
Okay.
person who is working really hard to heal themselves as an AKA healed. So you're healing, but you're not healed.
Yeah.
And because healing is not a fine line, it's not a badge that you earn, it's not a moment where
Okay.
everything suddenly makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's
Uh,
almost like I feel like
okay.
these are
Okay.
just all and these are all my feelings.
Okay.
Okay. And these are real feelings. And this is something that I feel needs to be talked about because I feel like a lot of people get held to a specific fire with a lack of
Like a
grace.
standard. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And don't really understand that healing is a process
Yeah. You ain't
and
lying.
it's layers and it's work and it's maintenance. I've been saying that I'm going to the university of me.
Mhm.
I gotta go back to school. I gotta hit the books because I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure us out.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's awareness.
Yeah.
You know, it's ugly, but it's so much beauty in that thing.
Mm.
Do you
Like
get what I'm
mine,
saying?
like what mine was saying. Mhm.
I literally made a post on Facebook, and some of the questions they be random, just things that pop up in my head. But some of them be things that I really want to understand and see what other people's perspective was. And they were back to back. That's how I knew I was already in my own head.
Yeah.
What is something you do to reset your nervous system? What is
What?
something that you're doing to manage your anger? And I forgot what the third one was. But
What are you doing to manage your anger?
yeah,
Mm.
people are angry.
I know. I know.
People are angry.
Yeah. I, that's
And then you have to look at yourself and it's like, are you angry?
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And if you are, why are you angry?
yeah.
And most importantly, what are the triggers to set anger? When there's a sore on you, you know that,
You know that
this
spot.
is the
Yeah.
house of love, right?
Yeah.
So my whole coaching analogy is on how bad is the injury?
Mhm.
How do we heal this injury? Right?
Mhm.
And if I touch a sore that you forgot about,
Yeah.
but you may have rubbed up against it and I touching this sore, you gonna
You gonna know
jump.
which area when you
You
touch
gonna
it. Yeah.
ow
Wait a minute.
trigger.
Yeah. Don't touch my knee. I
But
fell
that's the
upstairs twice.
trigger.
Yeah.
They hit that
Mhm.
tender spot,
Mhm.
and it was to the point where
Yep.
I was like, I had to check myself. I'm like, oh,
Mm.
where's the trigger?
Yeah.
What's the trigger? What was it? Who said it? How they said it? Was it the smell that was in the room? Like, I need to know because that is not healthy.
Yeah. You right.
First and foremost, you're doing something to the heart. You're cool and you chilling. Your heart is pumping at its
Mhm.
regular rate, and then you
And then you instantly that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like when you start really learning yourself, you start talking to yourself, why is this making me feel this way? Why what did they say? Like
what did they say?
what did they say and why did I take it? And like that is something that I'm trying to really consciously
Why?
work on.
Why did I react the way I reacted to what they said?
Yeah.
That's what it is for me.
Mhm.
And it's like, is it because of what they said or is it how they said it? But you had a reaction, and if I noticed the reaction in me, because like I said, for the most part, you chilling, you know where you was just at,
Uh-huh.
a half a second ago until whatever
You were
this
just
thing was.
talking and you
What
said,
and it can be certain things like you saw something on TV and or you scroll past something and it made you cry.
yeah.
Like for whatever reason, those those customized songs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying every day.
Because every time you hear it,
Oh
like
God.
they're very specific. And when they hear like either their name or either a story
The
that they remember,
reaction. Oh, it's so good.
they're looking like, did they say this?
It's
Did they
so
say
good.
that? So yeah,
I love those. And but so I'm saying, like, oh, what is it about that video that pulls on my heartstrings like that?
it's I mean, it could be the fact that, um having someone like that to do that for you or having
The
um
thoughtfulness is
yeah, it's
crazy.
it to
That's
me, people don't
crazy.
understand how thoughtfulness goes.
Consideration.
She knows that's my word. I like
Consideration.
consider me. And that's why I'm saying, like, when people in relationships may say, like, well, I'm not perfect. That's a trigger of mine because I know that. I'm not either. So why are we talking about
Who's perfect?
like that's what I'm saying? Like nobody no, we know that. We know that. But it's like, but you're perfect for me. You remember that song? We riding. We rolling. Okay, I put a song to everything. Okay.
You had me. I was like, wait, what? What is it?
But because again, we know that we're not perfect, but it's like the way that you consider people, the way that you show up for people, the way that you show up even for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like all of those things should be something that your partner, wants and encourage those things to be like, you get what I'm saying? And creating moments like that to be able to say, like, do you remember that time you weren't expecting anything? And I showed up with a whole bunch of things. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
I'm
never like
just
a grand gesture type
sentimental
of thing.
person
Yeah.
anyway, so it's like the simple fact that you would make a song and I don't know. It's very romantic. It's very.
And yeah.
But I seen one where the sister did it for her brother.
Oh, that made me cry.
Oh, you was crying too. It's just
Girl.
so beautiful.
Cause again, I know how much I love my little brother. You feel me? And it's like when you see like again, my little brother was like the man of the house. You get what I'm saying? Like to our kids, to my sister kids, to like my son still talks about like, yeah, man, I thought I thought he was like, man, Uncle Charlie was to me the best. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to be like him. He cuts hair like him. He outside like him.
Oh,
Like
so he's still picking it up, right?
he acts just like my brother to me.
That's what's
So
up.
that's where it's like, people we make impressions on people.
Okay, I was able to send it to some people. Yeah, yeah,
So that's where it's like it's nice to be able to have that type of relationship with your
yeah.
siblings.
And the thing about it is too is even when you know that you've done the work and you know that you've grown and you could feel the evolution that you evolving within yourself.
Oh,
It's
it
like
feels
you
so
could be
good.
tested in ways that pull you right back to that old version of yourself,
Ooh,
and you are fighting, like you are in fight or flight to get out of this place and trying
yeah.
to outgrow this place. And I think that right there is like, why would you do that?
Hmm.
That's when it happens. Because
Hmm.
why would you do that? It doesn't make my brain don't
Yeah.
click it. It don't click it right.
But see, that's where again I'm learning to have that energy within myself to not let nobody else have a buzzer to me. Like you don't get that buzzer. You don't get to pop that. Only I do.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a story.
Tell that. I know a
Like, oh, because
certain
that
set
was
of
the story.
things
That was
and
the story about the post that I made, right? About the anger, the nervous system, and I can't think of what the third one was, but I went back and reviewed everybody's answers,
mhm.
and I was trying to outweigh what was the highest response. Highest response was prayer, right?
Okay.
Okay, that was the highest response, and then it was like breath work, and like people had some really good
Yeah.
suggestions to these two very things that I'm noticing that's like a real thing.
Mhm.
And okay, so I was like, I'm gonna pray.
Okay. I'm pray.
I could do that one now. I could do that one while I'm driving. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so I started praying and I'm talking, talking, talking. And as I look down because technically your the music will play automatically on your car or whatever. And I guess it was paused.
Okay.
But just naturally I just looked down I maybe let's see what was even in my lap because I could press it on the
Mhm.
screen. And it was YouTube and it was labeled "Stop Giving a Shit."
Okay.
I was like, "Play,"
Stop giving the shit.
but it
Okay.
wasn't in the. It wasn't in the. It wasn't what you would think it is with the whole not giving a shit. It was
Yeah.
that too,
Yeah.
but it was you. It was so good. We gonna probably have to do this on the show. Um, it was you taking a look at you. He said, "Take off your skin
Mm.
to see what it is that's hurting you." And he was like, once you face you in a way that takes the power away from anybody else, then there's nothing they can do to penetrate that skin,
Mhm.
in a way. And I was like,
Mhm.
well, that's really what's happening right now. But right
Mhm.
now, when you when you dig up dirt to plant something, the worms and the all the bugs that used to live, all that stuff is gonna come up.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
real. I'm not in denial, but I
Mhm.
feel like anybody who takes that and doesn't take that into consideration and give me grace and give
Mm.
me
Mm.
forgiveness
Yeah.
is surfacing.
Okay.
But like I said, the conversation is showing up. It's
Okay.
not just in me, but I feel it um 1,000%. And so the conversation, conversation come up over here. Okay, okay, okay. And that seems to be like a pattern anyway. You start talking about something with somebody and then you notice like, oh, this person talking about it too, because people have things they want to talk about.
Mhm.
People
Mhm.
have things they're going through.
Mhm.
And once it came up the third time, I just started writing a show. Like this is
Mhm.
next. This is next. And I
Okay.
had wrote it, I had started it before because we were still doing men's mental health,
Okay.
right? Um, and then I was like, no, that's what this is it. I done thought about 5 other topics. I was like,
Mhm.
none of those are gonna push past this one because I think this one will lead us to any and everything else we want to talk about because we are in a process of healing.
Yeah.
We are not healed, and it's so
Mhm.
many things
Ooh.
attacking us at
Not
every
healed at
moment
all.
of the day.
Yeah.
And for me to know that I'm not healed, I gotta know you not healed.
Girl. Girl.
So what are we doing?
Yes. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Have a. Mhm.
Let's do a heart and energy reset because
Okay.
it's important. I feel great though. I feel
Whew.
great, but I feel very
Mm.
passionate. I feel
Mhm.
very, very passionate about what I'm saying. And I noticed that I talk with my hands. And
She can't help
and
it.
I think, look,
I've always taught, and when my nails is done, my hands be like.
if I'm talking about something I'm passionate
Yeah.
about, my hands is gonna move. Um, all right, so let's take a couple of these deep breaths in
I'm over here like.
and let our shoulders drop, let our face loosen up. I'm trying to let my lymphatic drain. We've been working. We've been working on our lymphatic drainage system.
What?
Ooh, yeah. So whisper to yourself, I am healing. I am growing.
I am growing.
And I am becoming.
I am becoming.
This is the space for us to just evolve and not try to be perfect, like you said.
Cause nobody
Which was for real.
is.
What is perfect?
Nobody
I
is.
don't think that there. We need to look. Let's look. We should look up the definition of perfect.
I
What
mean,
is
but
that?
but but to me, we don't even have to because everybody knows
Don't.
that there's not perfection in nothing. I am the type as a beauty person. Okay, I do believe like my brows have to be twins, not sisters. You get what I'm saying? But again, I understand that it's going to be times that it may be too close, it may be too thick, it may be too thin. But you gotta know what is perfect for you. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? In the realm of again, I feel like I get oily, and I'm me looking all bright and shit. I don't like none of that. Okay, but again, knowing that I am the color that I am, okay? But I need to be outside more without makeup on. So then
Good
that way
job.
I can get some color.
Good
Okay.
job.
I need color. Okay. I want my melanin to be popping. Okay. Because I love the melanated skin that I am in.
It's pretty.
Like the more that I you know, feel about myself, the more that I feel about I have a little brown girl, I call her my little
Brown
brown biscuit,
skin
okay?
girl.
Because again, sun kiss, sun kiss. You get what I'm saying? Like and I love that like I am embracing myself more. This is what I like to do. This is a passion of mine.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing that I can still go outside and still want to, I'm still cute, okay? As a 42-year-old woman would say, okay? Still cute.
I hear that. Healing happens as layers, not leaps.
Baby.
And so
Mhm.
I think the onion analogy is just the
Yeah.
best way to
Mhm.
look at it. And you're peeling these things back. And just think about it. When you cut an onion, you cry.
Do I? That ain't, you know what they say, you supposed to soak it in water, y'all, if y'all don't want to. So that's why they tell you to take a shower, take a bath. You get what I'm saying? When you feeling bad, that onion,
Yeah,
like that's what's gonna help you not cry.
the onion.
Yeah, soak it in water. But
But
that's true.
okay, we're gonna have to try it out. Each layer is like, and we'll stick with the womb analogy. Anybody just came in, welcome in. Thank y'all for tuning in to Let's Talk Love. Drop a heart. Let us know y'all here. Because we don't know you're here unless you let us know you're here.
Yeah.
So drop a heart. Let us
Comment.
know where you are at with things. I hope you took a couple deep breaths and kind of did your own little reset and shook the day off. But awareness is recognizing the womb. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. Let's play doctor on
Okay.
ourselves, right? So we
You
got the
ready?
womb.
Shit.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
All
You
right,
playing
mine is
doctor.
just it's a little cut. All right, so
I'll be.
understanding
Okay.
and learning where the cut came from. How'd you get the
Yeah. Are we
cut?
talking about it?
I got the cut because I was trying to move something in the garage.
Come on, we healing wounds. Let's go,
Oh,
friend.
real wound. A
Hell yeah,
wound.
that's a real wound. Let's
Yikes.
do it real time. Real time.
Okay, recognize
They
the
ain't ready for
wound.
this shit. Come on. Excuse me. This stuff.
Okay, all right. Dang, why does all the big ones come up first?
Because that's
They like bam, bam. They're like, no, no, no.
choose one.
Um,
Choose one.
a family wound.
Okay.
This is the
Family.
perfect weekend to heal a family wound.
Okay.
So, what is yours, ma'am?
you
Beauty on the beats.
know what? The womb like of approval. Like I feel that I seek too many people approval for no real reason. Cuz to be honest, do I really like not care, but you know who you are. You get what I'm
It
saying?
doesn't change anything.
So to me, just thinking of that, like that womb of wanting to be the good girl, to wanting to be the non-difficult one, to wanting to be the one, but it's like, I want to be the one that make waves. I want to be the one that just don't follow the beaten path. You get what I'm saying? But because of conditionings that I have from childhood, that is a wound that is deep for me, you know, and knowing, who I am outside of being somebody's wife, being somebody's sister, being somebody's mama, being somebody's daughter, all of those things. Who is Marquita? Because I'm good at trying to help other people, but why is it taking me so long to do for myself, for
Mm,
me? And that is a womb that I am actively always trying to, because I feel like at certain stages in life, there's things that's going to need more watering. And unfortunately, I felt that I didn't need it. You get what I'm saying? Even though I did, because as I'm watering, I'm over here, like watering, sprinkling like this, but I ain't even, I'm over here paying attention to something else, watering the wrong shit. You get what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
I'm watering the wrong shit. And because I'm the wrong stuff, because of that, it's like it was easy for other things to go into that places. It was easy for, like,
Okay,
your
now.
kids to, your children to recognize and notice things. Like it was easy for you to be frustrated. It was easy for you to, like revert back to what you saw as a child, even though that was something that you never wanted to do for your children. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was easy to revert back to conditionings that was easy. It was hard to, ask the question, to speak up for yourself. Talk about your needs. Figure out what the fuck a boundary is. You get what I'm saying? All of those things that I did not know. And that's when we started when you started Let's Talk Love. And I was like, I definitely want to be on the bandwagon because this was something that I needed to know. This is what I needed to know.
And we ain't even know what we was gonna be knowing from week to week.
And it all started from love. Okay.
Yeah.
from love. Okay. And that's the biggest thing that in healing that you have to love yourself. We had a whole last conversation last night about, well, how do you love someone else when you don't know how to love yourself? Because you can,
Admittedly, not knowing how to love
hmm
yourself. Like I don't love myself, but I love them. It is. It's
we like
something
how
that it's a way
halfway.
that I feel, that we've been taught to operate. And you remember when we did the Let's Talk Love with the seniors,
Oh,
um,
oh yeah, they
you
were.
know, they their ideology was so unique to the point of, they were taught to love your neighbor first, then love your child. What was it?
Well, they
Love
said
God.
God, children, spouse.
No, it was like the biblical way. It was kind of like love God, love thy neighbor, then love thyself. Is what I
Oh, well,
how
yeah,
I
no,
remember
I
it.
mean the cheer. Yeah,
they
that's
they
not.
talked about all those different people, but
Hmm.
it kind of just opened my eyes to the point of like it makes kind of sense when you think about how many kids, like I asked so many people, who taught you self-love when you were little, who taught you self-love when you
Yeah,
were little, and they trying to think about it because you don't feel like you
like
weren't
self
taught that.
love.
But
Exactly, like self
um
love.
and some people have an answer, and I love that,
Yeah,
but most don't.
yeah. Because
A lot of people don't.
most people remember when we go on a plane and they tell you to put the mask on yourself. That ain't never what you think to do. So you don't never think to put that on yourself first. You like, okay, let me. Who's around me? Who that I love? Okay, I know you may not be able to do it. Let me do it. You get what I'm saying? Like that is a real thing of like you never and being a and being
And
a
what they saying is if you don't put it on you, you ain't gonna be able to do it for them.
exactly.
That's deep.
But because we are taught to, especially as kids, like look out for your sibling. Make sure you do this. Make sure you help with that. Make sure you're
Share that.
yeah, you don't really have
Share
self of
share your
nothing.
toys.
You don't have self of nothing until you leave your parents' house. And then if you do not live on your own after that, you are sharing with someone else. Okay. And I've never had anything by myself in my 42 years. Okay. And that is a good and a bad thing. Sometimes you want to have that time to be able to learn yourself,
Hmm.
you know? Like your singleness is something important. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, but if you're coming from one place to another place, from another place to another place, and it's like you're just getting along to get along, it's really hard to develop in that space because right now you're just like, I need to pay rent. I need to pay this. I need to do this.
You're
I need
doing
to do
the
that.
thing. You're doing the thing
You're
that gotta
doing
get
the
done,
thing. Mm-hmm.
and that's a part of understanding where it comes from,
Yep.
and then taking accountability for it, like owning the patterns. Like, what are the patterns? What are
Mm-hmm.
they? Figure. It's like let me write these things down. Let me take some notes in my
Right.
phone when you say that I do this, and then count how many times you said I did this,
Yeah.
because clearly I have something to fix that I don't think I have to
Yeah.
fix.
But once you start writing that shit down, and if it's really not nothing, then you over here trying to play me. Okay.
And it
That
do be that. I
I'm
think
just
that's how
saying.
we got here.
Woo!
I think that's how
I'm
we
just
got
saying.
here.
And there's nothing wrong with again recognizing. And I feel like I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing, friend, but it's like we judge ourselves. We judge ourselves and what we want to do, how we showing up if we think we are. You get what I'm saying? And it's not that we want to be right. It's not that we want to control. And sometimes it could be, right? Because again, we can only control ourselves. We know that we can only control ourselves. So if I'm controlling like my anger, my all of whatever, I hope you can do the same.
I would hope you could do the same. I feel like something is happening
I
over
do
here.
see something. I was like, was it like a piece?
I start messing with it.
But
I
what is
start.
like right there? I can see something.
It's
Yeah.
twisted.
Okay. You see me. I'm like,
It's
but it's
twisted up.
something that's sticking out in the back. You don't see
I can see it. I can't find it. Okay,
it?
here it is.
Okay.
It's just twisted up in a circle.
Okay. You see me. I'm like, it is sticking up straight.
I was like,
I thought I was
I
tripping.
feel like I see something.
Wait, and then I said I'm not drinking no
Hey,
more.
Miss
Okay.
T. Hey, Miss T. We got Miss
That's
T
our
in the
biggest
building.
fan. We really truly
I
appreciate you.
can't wait to
Okay.
see her to come out to the Sun Goddess Empowerment event, and we could talk about that a little
What
bit
day is
at
that
the
on?
end of that.
Okay, my bad.
It's going to be August 30th.
Okay, perfect.
So we're gonna practice choosing new behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in this wound
Okay.
that we talked about, okay, so because we're working on a specific wound,
Yeah.
and another thing that that video said, it was like a 20-minute video, and another thing it said was like you have been conditioned
Mm-hmm.
to not spaz out. You've been conditioned to hold it all in. You don't really say the thing, but then when you say the thing, like it, that video was packing it up,
You sent it?
sealing it up. I went and put it on the post
Okay.
because I was like, y'all told me to pray.
Yeah.
I prayed, and then this video ended up on my phone. And if anybody care to go live and talk with me about the video, because it's deep.
Okay.
It
I
was. I
think
mean,
that's
maybe
the
it was
next
just
thing
deep
that
for
we're gonna,
me.
if it resonates with you. I think there's a lot of things that some people don't get, you know, that on their timeline. So when I see something that I like, bro, y'all might want to listen to this,
It's
you know.
deep. It's deep. And I mean, if you have similar, uprisings to me, I mean, it'll be deep to you because what he was saying was just kind of like it was everything that I was praying about. That was the thing. I was praying. This video said, "Stop giving a fuck." I'm like, is that the message? But when you click the message is very deep
Hmm.
because at the end of the day, why do you give a fuck?
Yeah.
And that card said it all. Like you have to come to terms that you may not never get out of that person what you know you deserve from that person. And they
Mm.
know it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they know it
Yep.
too. And we're just here in
Mm.
this weird space of knowing it. And we'll just keep going over the rainbow and finding little corns with little leprechauns. Until we start practicing new behaviors,
Yeah.
choosing new behaviors
Yeah.
on purpose.
On
That's the
on
whole thing
purpose.
about um
On purpose, y'all.
respecting a person where they're trying to get to this integration phase
Okay.
of becoming a more healed version, no
Okay.
matter like how many steps and ladders you got to take, because you don't know how big their castle is.
Ooh. How many rooms they got? You feel me?
Maintenance and protecting your growth
Mm-hmm.
is so real. So you have to surround your people with that, understand that healing is not linear. It loops, it circles, it revisits,
Mm-hmm.
it evolves, and it that heavy on the revisits. Because I'll be mad that it revisit. Like, why am I thinking about this again? And then when you really revisit it,
Ooh.
because it hurt your feelings.
Exactly. And you didn't process it. You did not feel the emotions. You just let something else in front of it. You like, okay, put it in your backpack. You're carrying heavier things. And again, the people that love you, that's around you, either they're adding to it or they don't know you have it, and then it's spilling out, it's dropping,
That's the thing. They may not know you have it.
because you
Because
wear it
you so
well.
used to
Mhm. Mhm.
when I say this, you say that.
Yeah.
So why do I need to say something?
But it's like, but you still need to say something. And that is where, even in our men's mental health, we were speaking of, hey, speak up, talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
It's okay. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, the conversation that I had last night, I really understood. Like, I wanted um my person, the person that I was talking to understand what we were saying, why we were saying it. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
Mhm.
because it's a teachable moment.
Okay. Now, speaking of the process, because you healing old wounds, right? And we just have to be very honest about the fact that our emotions are definitely linked to our nervous system, and our nervous system is linked to our cells and our cell, like everything
Yeah.
in our body comes together to create this form of regulation
Mm.
or lack thereof.
Yeah, but it needs regulation, right?
It's so real,
Like, it needs it.
it's so real. I just got an epiphany.
Mhm.
I just got an answer to how to just reset my
Mhm.
nervous system.
Okay.
I think I need to go to the spa.
Okay, that's how you reset your nervous system.
I think it's a good way to
Okay.
start
Yeah.
because it's something you got to check out because
Yeah.
your body takes the score.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your body takes the score. It's gonna tell you. And my body like literally had a host a sit down with me.
Mm.
Like I don't know,
Mhm. Like,
I don't
look,
know what you're
like
doing,
here, tap, tap, tap.
but this ain't
Here,
working
here,
for us.
here. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is not working for us.
Yeah.
And I had to get active.
Yeah. And like you say, like I hear her say, like, here, you gotta take care of your body. You gotta do this. You supposed to, you gotta, it's so many
I told
things.
y'all somebody told me I wasn't practicing what I preach, and I needed that. I was like, on
Bet.
okay,
Bet. And I like
okay,
that.
I like that feedback.
But see that, and that's where I think that some people don't understand if someone is okay with receiving feedback. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people aren't. Okay. Again, a lot of people aren't. We could talk about it. Okay. That's not on this one, but a lot of people aren't. And sometimes even, I know me. I know I don't like, but to me, it's like I'm never going at it in a malicious type of way, right? But
Yeah,
again, to be able to see like, hey, that hurt you, hey, that this, like, hey, that, like, I'm very much okay with wanting you to tell me. I,
please tell me.
you get what I'm saying?
How else am
Because
I
to
supposed to know?
me, it's
But I got
like
to work on that too. But I think I do tell. I be feeling
I
ignored.
don't, I don't tell people, and that's something that I need to learn how to because I feel like I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
You think you're getting better?
No.
Really?
To be honest, no. I feel like well, yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Okay. Because again, I'm learning that these people that I don't even know and I don't care about, why am I caring? Like you have nothing to do with me day to day. But for the people that I truly love, I feel like I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to say something that's going to hurt you. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's not my intentions to do something that will hurt you. You get what I'm saying? But I like correction. To me, I never had an issue with it if it made sense. Because I'm okay with I know my flaws. I know my
Yeah.
flaws. And if you saw a flaw of mine,
You can help me fix it. You can help me fix it. You can hold me right there, like
like, hey
boom.
friend, you ain't
Look
really
at
had
this.
to be like that.
Here's the mirror. Look
Hey
at
babe, you
yourself.
ain't had to really be like that. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And I can say sorry if I feel it. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I
yeah.
do think that being real about processing old wounds is realizing like where there could be a void or like a
Area
mishap when
opportunity.
you're
Oh,
setting boundaries, because think about it, you don't know, like I said, how deep that cut is. So are
girl.
you processing grief? Is that a portion of it? Are
We
you
just learn
unlearning
boundaries.
survival behaviors?
Mhm.
Are you relearning healthy ones? It's a lot going on at the same time. It's like if you had a cell, you know how they say your cells are magnetic and they bounce.
Mhm.
But if the cell dies, then it stops sparking, right?
Mm.
But your cells could connect to another cell and they can make cells, right? And then it's back connecting. At the end of the day,
Ooh, that
there
sounded
is
like
a
home.
lot going on,
Yeah.
So you, I don't know. I just we need to have, and I do know way, way, way more compassion for each other than we have.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
not pretty. What you're going through is not pretty. What you've been through. If you are on the flip side of that and your grass is green and you see a rainbow, I love that for you. Now you be kind to other people.
Yes. Yes. Once you
So
find that
you allow
rainbow, you
them to
should be
come over the
skipping and
rainbow.
lowing.
We all trying to
Yeah.
get to the leprechaun and the little gold coins where the grass is green and there's a little lollipops growing out of the grass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's not quick. And
Mm.
please don't, please, please, please do not make somebody feel like what their work is not what it is, because it's not easy. And another thing is that um it's the taking that thing and plugging it and playing where you need it to fit in your record.
Mm.
I give you this nugget of whatever my trauma is,
Mm.
and now you got your own mixtape, and you gonna plug and play that piece of trauma when you want to hear some beautiful tunes that make sense to your ears.
Ooh, I yeah. You
I'm
see
just
that?
saying,
I said, yeah,
it's not easy, but it is powerful, right?
yeah.
And so I feel like we've been off subject or the written script for a long time, but it's okay. I'm flowing with it. I feel it. This is going through my body, and we all here with me, right? Y'all here with me? Drop a heart if y'all here with me. But we're gonna do it through communications, triggers, dating,
Uh
anger,
Okay.
and most of all,
Okay.
grief. Now, I
Mm.
do have to give a caveat because when we started Let's Talk Love, I was probably in a barbecue pit of grief
Mm.
in the ground,
Mm.
right? And we was pushing through and rocking and rolling every week. Like we was week to week. We didn't know who was gonna show up every single week. Um, and she'd be like, "Friend, you need to talk about it on air." And I was low key snappy, like, "No, I'm not talking about grief. No, no, no,
Oh yeah,
no,
that was the one.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
think we ain't talked about it yet.
no, 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 no,
I'm like, hey,
no.
no.
We haven't. I know we haven't
Yeah.
because I
Okay.
write the shows,
Yep.
and I didn't want to talk about grief. But here we are, what,
4 years.
4 years, 4.5 years later, and I slid it in there a little bit because it's relevant
Yeah.
in my layers of my onion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have to really, you have to pull that thing out and see what part it's playing in your day to day.
Yeah.
There's parts of you that's playing throughout your day to day
Man.
where you are being yourself, you natural, but trigger.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like some of
It's
them is
yeah.
quiet, some
Yeah.
of them is
Yeah.
this, and then some of them is, you know,
Yeah. And it happens a lot, again, when you do what you have to do, but then as soon as you get to go and just be you, it shows up all the time. It shows up in those times.
the way we talk to each other.
Yeah. And that's and again, if you are around your kids, if you're around your spouse, that's where we say that yeah, your spouse do get a different version of you.
Well,
It, in that context of the whole day, if the 80/20, the like depending on how I felt, depleted or energized, regardless, when you come home, the frustration of home sometimes makes you it like it hinders your growth in how you want to show up, how you want to be, how you want to interact with your family. And it's a real thing that once you start checking yourself, like, well, why,
checking yourself.
because you can't do that at work. You get what I'm saying? You can't just be like, Susie, I'm tired of, I don't want to, like, please.
But people be doing it.
Girl, I don't, at work, that's just something that I can't, like, my home life just can, it is the reason why I go to work. That's the only reason why I go to work. If I didn't have to go to work, I wouldn't. But I have other obligations that I know that I'm supposed to do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So because I knew that I had children, I knew that I wanted to be a wife, I knew I wanted to be, a mom. Like there's things that I don't like to do, but I still gotta fucking do it. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
And if Susan made me upset at work, that ain't gonna change nothing at home. But if Terry made me mad at home, I can't bring that to Susan. So it's like you really limboing when you can
It's
and cannot.
too much
And
work.
sometimes it does. Like at work, you complaining, and then you gotta snap on Susan, and then
Now look at me
Terry. You
snapping
get what
on
I'm saying?
Susan.
And it's like, okay, well now you getting told on
Susan been
HR. Okay, like
picking and picking and picking. Susan wanted it. Susan been, but it's and that's what I'm saying. Everybody is testing where you're at with things. Why?
because they are being
Why?
tested.
I've been
We talked
seeing
about
so
boosts and
many.
boosts.
I've been seeing so many videos, and it's very disheartening. But it's not like it's not anything that's new.
Yeah,
Um, of even grown people like testing kids. Why are you
crazy.
puffing up your chest at a kid?
That's crazy.
I'm we're
Because
not gonna go down that road.
yeah,
Okay. So communication.
okay.
Um Healing changes how you speak, how you listen, most importantly, how you respond. We already
Hmm.
know that unhealed communication reacts real quick, real
Hmm.
fast. It just depends on how fast you
Quick
react.
draw McGraw. Okay, for sure.
Are you a snail or are you a firecracker?
It's
Because
like we're the
sometimes you
in
might
between.
react a little late.
I
Healing.
gotta react late. I don't like being like it. That
That's what I'm
repair
saying.
time. That repair time.
And it's told that like I see and read and whatever that they say, I guess, quote unquote, the silent treatment isn't healthy. But in reality,
Hmm.
I feel like I need to process what is
Hmm.
happening. And if I gotta process it in this type of way where I'm not talking to you, you have done something because I'm the only one processing. And you trying to figure out why I'm giving you, otherwise it would be on the other foot. It would be the other shoe would be over there. You would be processing. I'd be like, why he ain't talking to me? Why she
Hmm.
ain't talking to me? You know, because healing communication, it reflects. You can have a conversation and be like, well, let's look at this thing. Like, what's up?
Hmm.
Where did we go wrong? Where did you go right and I went left?
Yeah. Like
Because
we're
we're on two different streets.
yeah. Like how did we? Where do we? How do we get back to this? But again, I think it's really never like the real issue is never the real issue. It's always another real issue behind that issue. Like,
Yeah.
it's like we got to talk about that issue. Let's not, it's not the
You got
dishes.
to know what the
It's not
issue
the,
is.
yeah, it's not the dishes. It's not this, it's not that. It's something bigger than that, and
Hmm.
I am the type that I don't like to, I know I can be slick with my mouth. I know I can be very sarcastic. I know I could maybe say something that again may trigger you because I'm triggered. So learning to just shut up.
But at the end of the day, if you know what their triggers are, you wouldn't say that anyway because it's going to trigger them. You're mindful enough to know that, like, well, I know I need to say this to this person, but if I say it like this, they're going to take it like this.
Exactly. Because you consider, but that's what I'm saying. You have to consider the person that you're talking to. Consider them. Consider how they would hear it. Consider how they would take it.
How that's going to make them feel.
Consider how they would feel after it, right?
Consider how your lack of saying something will make them feel too.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Because I have read and seen and heard that sometimes people don't say the thing because they're worried about hurting you
Yeah.
or your reaction is, but the lack of words sometimes is more hurtful than
Yeah.
what your words are going to be. Your words are your words because your actions is already showing it. So
Yeah.
it's just the lack of respect or consideration
Yeah.
that you have that makes you.
But what I just thought about, it was like maybe this can be a solution. Okay, if you are the type that may not necessarily talk right in the moment, hey, give me to tomorrow. It shouldn't be a whole week that I'm over here giving you a cold shoulder,
Trying to
not
figure it
talking
out.
to you, being quick on the phone. I bye. You get what I'm
Just
saying?
dang, dang, dang.
That is not fair. That is not okay. It
Okay.
should be something that, hey, you know what? I know that we had this conversation earlier. We weren't able to see eye to eye, but I don't want to go to bed without having an understanding with each other. I want to make sure that what I heard or how you felt is taken care of. And that's on both sides. Hey, I didn't feel like you were listening to me. I feel like you were very short with me. I feel like you were snappy with me on something that I didn't even do. Like, again, and that's on both sides for us to be able to say, hey, because again, we've been talking about this. We're choosing to live life with somebody. You're choosing every day that you get up, that you pay bills, that you do things. People are doing it by themselves. We see it every day. Why do you choose to do it with someone else?
That you're not happy doing it with. Or
Ooh,
I don't know. It's several
yeah.
things that go into that. But triggers. I think they're gonna get their
Mhm.
own show.
It should. It
Um,
should. Because I had a trigger today and I had to say
it
sorry.
shows you where your
I had to
wounds
say sorry. Mm-hmm.
still live. There's the wound
Ooh.
that is still very,
Mm.
very tender. And
Like you feel it as soon as it's touched. You're like, what?
ouch, ouch,
It's a
and
loud
ouch.
ouch. Yeah. Them
Yeah,
triggers is
depending
the
on what it's
loud
like,
ouches.
you know. But there
Mm-hmm.
are teachers, they're not our enemies, honestly. And that's
That's
why
what it
you have
said.
to figure them things out. Because,
Yeah.
maybe when they show up, and you're like, what was that? What was that?
It's
Like, you probably haven't seen it in years.
yeah.
But what is it about this person that said that thing
Mhm.
to make you be like, what?
You ready for the whole mob to come? Of your whole mob of emotions, okay? They all in the
They're
back.
all there,
They
like,
like run up.
what
Run up.
is happening?
Run up. Let's
We've
go.
been waiting all day for our debut. This girl do not call us.
Hey, if y'all ever make what's that movie 3, Inside Out 3, I want y'all to have the emotions of the triggers. It needs to be like not bullets, but more like a whole mob of motherfuckers, a whole mob of people. Like when the triggers come, everybody like, wait, what we talking about? What's going on? What's this? Everybody had to show up. Like you were ready. You get what I'm saying? That would be.
Yeah, even with dating, right? Like,
Mm-mm.
you gotta check it. You gotta figure all these
You have
things
to.
out.
Yep, because you
Like, you
have to
can't be
consider.
like, all right, I'm ready to interject my life with somebody else's life, and we gonna do the thing. And I don't understand why people don't get it. Like, okay, we should date so we can know if this is a thing.
I know. I'm tired of the rhetoric of dating. People don't understand the concept of dating. They think like, oh, okay, you seem cool. Figure it out. Let's do whatever. Oh, okay. Well, if we don't have no arguments, if it seems cool, let me be your boyfriend. Let me be your
Yeah.
girlfriend. Like I want to be your wife. Like you don't even know if that person aligns with you.
But like a conversation I was having the other day, you know, let me be your boyfriend only, but I got other girlfriends.
Well, I wasn't trying to go there because that's
I didn't know.
already what I
It's
thought.
just all
But
these
but again,
conversations in my head.
or oh okay, well if you are dating, then everybody thinks oh okay, well you're fucking everybody. Oh well,
What
you
does
get
that
what I'm saying?
mean?
Like if you're dating, they think that you are again. It doesn't matter what you
Everybody
do
that
with
you're
anyone.
dating.
Yeah,
Okay.
they think that that is what you're doing. Like if you're dating, you're giving
Okay.
them yourself.
I saw a video today. I didn't listen to the words. And the girl I could see the captions, whatever else I was doing, I was just looking at the captions. And the girl was saying how she has 4 people that are in her life,
Yeah,
but she's only having sex with like one of them or one and a
one and a
half.
half.
And I kind of turned away to do something else, so I missed whatever she said after that. But then the next part was the dude face like. So I'm trying to imagine what he's saying because I was like, what's the issue?
Because they do not believe that we are not giving it to all.
Who cares what you believe?
But
You
because
are
they're not.
the
Because they're not.
you led a billion man march about dating and how y'all want to see multiple women, how y'all want to do y'all thing. This lady says she's not even having sex with her. She's dating. That is what you do when you date. You talk to multiple people.
Yeah.
You don't have you
But as a
and if
woman, you're
you
not
wanted to
supposed
have
to.
sex with all 4 of them, so what? Because I bet you whoever we talking about was having sex with all 4 of them, but not dating them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, based off of that
That's a
video.
whole nother yeah.
But
I
yeah,
seen that video.
healing even shifts who you choose and why. It makes you look at who you
Woo!
chose before. Like,
Woo!
girl, oh God, I
Trigger.
was operating on the lowest of vibration.
Mhm.
Then you have to
Yeah.
look at you. Why?
Yep. Yep. What did they validate? What wound were they serving a purpose for? What, again, we know that
Ooh, that's the
people like
one.
control, people like this, people like anything that they need that they in a relationship. I'm not going to put it as men and women. It's both. It is both, you know? I
Yeah.
don't know who made the rule up though, friend.
K Nicole looks. K Nicole looks in the building. What's up,
Who made
kiddo?
the rules up though? I like that question.
Girl. All these rules. Because you stop, most times, like, okay, let's get into this. You stop
Okay.
dating from loneliness and you start dating for alignment, right? That is true. And I feel like that's probably my problem. I'm watching too many podcasts. But that's just what I prefer to listen to now more than music. But
Mm,
um they were someone was saying in the sense of, and I think you and I talked about this the other day, is that about a woman. No, it was me and on the fly accessories, uh, Pumpkin,
mhm,
and we were saying like how sometimes a woman will be down on a woman for going back and messing with somebody she messed with before, right?
mhm,
But from a woman's perspective, it is either one difficult or a little scary to mess with somebody else. Like, you don't know this person's level of comfortability. And if I deal with this particular person, I kind of already know what I'm going to get. And that's not just on the simple fact of I know that I'm going to feel safe. I know we probably going to eat some food. We're going to kick it. We're going to do some things. But I also know you're going to be on some bullshit. You probably don't answer your phone. Like, whatever it is about you, I know this about you. You're not fooling me. You're not tricking me. I'm messing with you because I want to. And you want to mess with me because we wouldn't both be here.
mhm,
Right?
mhm, mhm,
But you would be, girl, you stupid. Why you messing with him? And you know he ain't gonna do whatever, whatever, whatever. You say, yeah,
mhm.
but I'm getting my booty rubbed and I'm doing what I want to do right now.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And I think people should live their life like that. Anger.
Mm, mm.
I was like,
Anger.
baby,
How's she go angelic with
because
anger?
I have to.
I'm thinking of I hate you so much right now. Like she went from I was like anger again because everything in my mind is a story, y'all. It's a song. I'm telling you.
No, 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 for real. Cause I'm like, you gotta who? I feel like it
You
needs,
gotta woo side
yeah.
out.
Because what they say is anger is often disguised as grief.
Mm. Oh, it's disguised as grief.
What are you mad about? What are we mad about? Like, and I always think about
I don't even know what I'm mad
road rage. What are we mad about? Right?
I don't
Then
like
you
you
start thinking
swerving
about
in and out
things,
of lanes.
but
I
then you
don't like
really
you
start
feel like
thinking
you don't
about
hit
things
my
that
car.
you are mad about to the core.
Mhm.
You start to think about things that you ain't really deal with that thing. You just have to get up the next day and go and go and go and every day and go and go and go and go. But you might, once you start peeling back the layers, anger just sitting in there chilling.
Mhm. Like stirring
But
the
like
pot.
when if
Mhm.
it's in the inside of the core of the onion, let's
Yeah.
let's put color in the
It's
onion. Let's
oh,
put color in the onion.
okay.
If it's in the core of the onion, let's say anger is red because
It's
that's the color
protected
of
by
it.
everything else.
And if you trigger that anger and it pulsates all those other layers
Oh,
of trigger
true.
anyway.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You ain't
Yep.
even got to the core of what you
Yeah.
mad about.
But you feel the vibration through it all.
That brightness just
Mhm.
and pulsates on every
Mhm.
other layer. And that layer, that top layer is what everybody sees.
Yeah. And that's
It's
by
what
the
everybody
time it's
sees.
already hitting it, but it's like it's you only getting little minute, like little sprats of the
Until
crying, the little
it
tears, because you can smell it.
explodes.
Mm. Till
Until
you
it
get a
explodes.
blossom that's all opened and shit and
And
fried.
it blows up the whole
Mm.
onion
Yeah.
on all these little pieces. Now you gotta pick them up
Ugh.
and put them back together. You know,
Mhm.
and healing allows you to honor it without drowning in it.
Mm.
It's so big. So when you get tested, snap back. No. Okay, but let's be real. You could be healing, you can be growing, you can be doing all the work and the breathing and the yoga and all of the things, therapy, coaches, cold plunges, massages. You doing all the things. Affirmations, meditations, light incense, palio santos.
Calio Santos.
You
What
hear
is
me?
that?
You hear me? Sage in your house, but
Yeah.
whatever your thing is, and you still get tested in ways that will make you want to snap,
Yeah.
shut down, or revert, whatever your way is,
Coping, yeah.
and in a way, it almost makes you feel like you failing, but you're not.
Ooh. Mhm.
Like, damn, I'm doing all this work, and this one person was able to get me back to this unhurt, unhealed version of myself. Like, she's still there. She's still waiting. She's still ready.
Mhm.
She is
She came out
ready.
like she like, yeah, no, they
She
gave a
said, if
lot.
I could, I would. If I would kick my foot up. She is just sitting back, like, hey, girl.
Mm.
Hey, girl.
I'm like, who has the one that's like this ready? Like tap me in. Come on,
I'm
stop
just
playing.
right here.
Just come
I'm
on.
just
You
right
know?
here.
Yeah.
Like a little lioness. You know how
Yeah.
they
They
go
kind
back
of
and
just
forth and
paying
be
attention.
checking everything out,
Mm-hmm.
because healing is learning how to choose your healed self more than your hurt self
Yeah.
in the moment.
Woo.
In the moments, though,
She
because the
said
moment
that.
is
She said
something
that. You
different,
said that right there.
you know.
Choosing.
But I feel like, stop playing with my healed self. Stop doing that. So we're gonna keep addressing that part, because that's what
No,
this
I like how you
conversation is
said that you
about.
can still do both. You get what I'm saying? Like that's again, I'm entitled to have that time.
Yeah.
Just because I am healing, it doesn't mean that I have to be perfect in what that looks like.
Let's talk
You
about
said
what
more.
you did to bring this part out of me. If I know I'm working on it, you might not even know I'm working on it. You might not.
Yeah.
You don't know me. You ain't been around me. You knew, or whatever. What, I don't know. Whatever the circumstances may have you. You a coworker, or you somebody at the grocery store. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been working on.
Yeah.
So you don't get to come and disrupt this class. You don't get to do that. If you
Ooh,
gonna come into
man.
somebody's classroom, you come in polite, quiet. You don't know if it's a lecture going on.
Trigger.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Excuse me. I got a letter from the principals to come in your class. Don't you bring your ass in here being disruptive,
Mm-hmm.
interrupting this lecture.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that with all of my heart.
Mm.
So we're gonna do something where we can identify our low healing capacity. Right? Real time. Ready? What they've been saying in all the movies I've been
Mm-hmm.
watching, rapid
Rapid
fire.
fire. Yeah.
Rapid fire questions. So ask yourself. So we'll answer.
Okay.
Boom, boom. Um, where do I still react instead of respond? Like, where, the location?
Like where do I still react? In
When I
in
feel like somebody's trying to take something from me for no reason.
Yeah. Okay. When mm, fuck. When oh my god. I feel like when someone questions my character. Like it that I'm responding. Like
And
I'm
you're
reacting.
reacting.
For sure, for sure.
What
I'm
triggers
reacting.
still activate your old self?
I'm not feeling good enough. Not feeling good enough. Like worthy enough, loved enough, cared enough, um, valued enough. That trigger.
I think an attack on my old self. And I'll just say it like this. I am self-proclaimed Ms. Love Doctor. And the name was, finessed by a pastor and a wedding officiant. And he put the MI in like we was, because I was already who I was. I didn't know what it was, but we knew who I was. And it became wherever. But at the end of the day, I feel like that gives people let me test you card. And we've seen it in a way that's not necessarily a personal attack on me, but it's an attack no less because they want to test like first of all, who made you why how are you the love doc? Well, let's talk about this, and I will be right in a
Mhm.
debate,
Mhm.
in the middle of in the middle of the grocery store.
Mhm.
I'm here for it. I love it. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who are trying to get closer to you. They trying to learn you. So you kind of low key letting them in and they want to test to see if the other shoe will drop if I do A, B, C, and D.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
clearly you ain't doing this much work. That is a trigger that activates my old self because I
Okay.
don't think that is polite of you. Is specifically if you coming in this classroom and you being disruptive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do we feel emotionally unsafe
I don't know. That's a hard
in
question.
the world?
The world. The world. The world makes me feel emotionally unsafe.
Mhm.
The world.
Currently,
Yep. Because I can't show real emotions.
what patterns still show up under pressure?
Keeping busy with other things that I know that's not gonna like do the things that I say I want to do.
The imposter syndrome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that's for me. Patterns show up under pressure. Is like, you start to think like, and then you really think about it like, girl, what are you doing?
It
What
exactly.
brings the unhealed version out of you?
Who brings?
Oh shit.
Bitch, who? I please fit, okay?
I played that 4 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. For
This is
sure.
not judgment, it's awareness.
Bitch, I now I know, okay?
All right, rapid fire. Is this person healthy? Is this person not healthy for you? Fifth. Do they trigger your unhealed self more than your healed self? No.
No.
Do they respect your boundaries? Most times.
When I'm able to
Do they
express
yeah.
them, yep.
Do
When
they
I'm able
do
to,
they support your growth?
hopefully.
I feel like there's too many. It's a right range
Yeah.
of like who is they?
Exactly.
Like
Whoever
who
you
is
fit.
they?
Yeah. Whoever
Who
y'all
are we
have in
talking
y'all
about?
mind, talk to that person that
Yeah,
you
that's what I'm
have
saying. So
in your
the
mind. Because
question
this
can be
is
different over there because if
whew,
we talking about in one realm of my life, I feel like no, they don't respect my boundaries
mm,
because you wouldn't be doing the stupid shit that you're doing stuff.
mm,
And yes, they untrigger. No, I think the one or two times that they untriggered my unhealed self was enough.
mm-hmm,
That's what it boils down
mm-hmm.
to. Do they communicate with clarity or chaos?
Ugh. Chaos.
I think
Both.
they be trying to be having clarity, and it sounds like chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Do you feel safe being your healed self around them? Not anymore.
Mm,
Not anymore. If somebody consistently pulls on you backwards, you're not aligned. They're not aligned with your healing process. And it's okay. And we just need to do a couple ways to protect their peace. We start with first part of the process by identifying what, who, why.
okay.
What is it? Who did it? And why is this triggering? Why is this person allowed to pierce, pull back the scab of this wound that you've been putting a little aloe vera on it. You
Oil,
put a little witch
routing.
hazel on it.
Mhm,
You put some,
mhm,
you trying to heal that thing. And here they come ripping off you know,
mhm,
the scab.
mhm,
And I always think about that with like when I say straight, it gotta be straight trauma because I can picture it to this day of like in the wintertime we used to have to wear tights or stockings to church because we
mhm,
had to go to church.
mhm,
And I be done busted up my knee on like Friday. And I
mm.
gotta put them stockings on.
Oh,
My
and the friction right
child.
here on
It
the
will stick to it
stick.
because
Oh,
oh my
Told you I got a
goodness.
whole ass bruise. Okay, remember that.
Wow.
Oh.
So set those boundaries without guilt. Limit access to your emotional triggers. It's like I'm learning too. Like I'm gonna give you probably two pop quizzes to see how you handle it. Because just in a real situation of, that category 5 hurricane I was in, I realized that, a person was picking that thing apart. I'm like,
She's so funny.
I can't even say what I was about to say. That's why we
Okay.
gotta work through our things,
Mhm.
because that's what it made me want to say or slash
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Choose environments that support your growth.
Choose. We get to choose it, right? If your house is on fire and you see a door, you know you can leave. That's what you got to tell yourself. If the house is on fire and a door is open, walk out. Walk out. Walk out. I think that is people will want to burn with the house.
Let's just stay in
Burn
it.
with the
But
house.
what if we go out there and there's clear air? You
It's like,
know,
oh my God.
practicing emotional regulation every day. That is what I'm implementing. It got to be every day. It got to be some balance. I know that I'm adding pressure to it too. But it's the world. It's the world. It's the world we live
Mm-hmm.
in. So,
Mm-hmm.
release relationships that require your unhealed self to survive. It's like, it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to be okay apart. Protecting your peace is a part of your healing. It's not selfishness. It's not. And having somebody who respects your peace. And so there's been like a few posts in men, and because I post questions, if y'all on Facebook or whatever, that's really only where I post them at. And be my peace, be my peace, be my peace. And I come in, I said, can I ask, what is being your peace? What is it?
Mm-hmm.
I know it may very well look different for each person, but what is your peace? If you can articulate it, it can be respected.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with a person
Asking for that.
asking for
Yeah.
that. Me, like, you want me to be your peace, but I need you to be my headache?
Or my thunderstorm or
No.
my hurricane 5. But I'm like, I need you to be calm. I need you to, and I'm gonna get, I'm going to make you the worst version of yourself, but I need you to still show up 100% for me.
What's up, RK? We got RK
You
in the
know?
building. Y'all go follow RK on YouTube. Okay. These are Myth Love Doctor's orders.
Okay, she got some orders
Your
today.
prescription for the week.
Okay.
Identify one wound you can actively heal. Big, small, little, medium, whatever it
Okay.
looks
I
like.
like this.
I always think about paper cuts because paper cuts are very small, but they hurt a lot.
Yeah. And fungus can still go under it.
Yeah. So pick a wound that you can commit, one wound, to actively healing. Notice what triggers it. If you need to make a note on your phone, if you need to do a video vlog when you capture it, I'm pretty sure I probably got a documentary in my phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, or if you journal, notice what triggers that one wound, that particular wound. Practice one new response to that wound
Mm,
and that trigger.
okay.
Remove one person or a habit that pulls you backwards. Slip, slip,
Black.
slide, skip, skip, and
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
skip. Celebrate
Mhm.
one moment where you did choose your healed self. You chose that. It showed up. Like, I do think we probably get to a place where we don't even thank ourselves. Like, whew,
I
we
did
handled
today.
that.
I'm proud of myself. Yeah.
We handled that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like, good job. And I think that's what really triggered this, is because I had to notice that I failed a very test that I told myself how I was gonna show up, what I was gonna do, how I was gonna, I was tested right away. You don't be ready. The test is right there. Like, boom, I failed.
Mm.
So that self-reflection was real, it was key. And I realized this is a lesson. You gotta get on top of that. And you got to remove that one habit or that person that pulls you backwards, and start celebrating when you do a good thing, because healing is a practice. It's not perfection. That's what we led with. So our affirmation for the end is: I'm healing, I'm growing,
I'm growing.
I'm evolving.
I'm evolving.
My past does not define me,
Who my past does not define me.
and these little stanky old triggers don't control
And these
me.
stanky old triggers can't control me.
My healed self is actually the one leading the way.
My healed self is leading the way, baby.
She is. She taking the round. But she got to ride, so she got to hold on.
Yeah.
You know, because healing is not being about perfect, or it's really just about being aware and wanting to do the thing, and
Yeah.
accepting all of your imperfections. Actually, it's about
Hmm.
being choosy in different ways and different
Yeah.
lights and different spaces and different places. I read something the other day. It says, "Show me your friends, I'll show you your future."
Ooh, always. Always.
Honor your growth.
Hmm.
And I don't care how big, small, little, or whatever. And now this just makes me think about when my mom passed, right? She used to always say, "Me and my kids, we got it out the mud. We got it up from the concrete,
Hmm.
and we went to Minnesota, and in the crack of the concrete there was the tiniest flower. Do you remember that flower?
Edger brother.
At my brother's house.
Hmm.
And I was like, how this little tiny flower get here? And there's nothing around it but concrete. It's
Yeah.
in a crack, and it was just such a tiny thing. And I was just like, that's real right there. And I think I have felt a sense of growth in that moment. Like,
Hmm.
um, and everything is about protecting your peace and knowing what that looks like, knowing how to tell someone else what that
Mm.
looks like. If
Yes.
they can't receive it, they don't want to. It's not that they can't. Like, oh, you want me to
Some
be
people
your
do.
peace?
Yeah.
I can't do that. You don't want to. You couldn't tie your shoes, but look at you now. You couldn't hold your pee pee when you went to the bathroom, but look at you now.
Hmm. You can
You
drive.
couldn't do things that you can do. But even like my baby, she called me, she was crying because she did a backhand spring flip.
Yeah.
I got to learn the terminology. I do.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it was because she'd been practicing, she kept trying.
Yeah.
She fell on her head a gang of times. When she finally did it, she was overcome with emotion because she
Cause
finally,
finally, yeah.
finally, I did it.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
it was just beautiful to see, becoming a version of yourself that you once prayed for. And that's the whole thing. And this is what
Ooh.
brings us around in this
Mm.
conversation. Like I said, when I started, I asked people what they do to protect their anger, manage their anger, and reset their nervous system. And prayer was the highest common. And so
Mm.
I tried it. And you got to be ready for what you pray for.
Ooh.
You asking for it, sometimes it comes in different
Mm.
ways,
Mhm.
And even when the unhealed version shows up of you now got the tools to like guide them back home and like, recognize them, shake up with them. Hey, 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 they
Mhm.
triggered you. Let's talk to you. Come here,
Hey.
come here. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So, being real
That's
with
true.
what you have going on and looking at yourself. That's why mirror work works so well. That looking at yourself in the mirror, your face, you have no other choice but to see you.
Man.
You know what you thinking only. And when you looking at yourself, you know what you thinking only. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so we definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with us this Thursday for Let's Talk Love. Just remember to give people grace. Um, use your empathetic parts of your brain. Find it and then tell your heart that we should be empathetic to other humans,
Yes.
and realize that even those who are working their tails off to heal themselves, they may or may not be. I can only speak for me. I am not healed. I am healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I only can give and extend that same grace to you because I think it's important to make sure I understand that you may not be in a good space either.
Yeah.
I don't know where you at with things. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know where you at with things. And so for me to lead with a lot of compassion, I might help make your day, you might help make my day.
You should.
And then we live to see what's going on the next day.
The next day,
But
right?
until next week, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Thanks for the
Thanks for coming
comments.
in. We're gonna do some more healing work. I was on a roll. That's all I'm gonna say.
You was.
All right, y'all. Till next week.